On March 5th, 2024, a young girl stays up late playing with her toys well beyond her bedtime. She's deeply absorbed in her imaginative games. However, something surprising is about to disrupt her fun. Her mother explains that the family has been anxious after seeing what was caught on the security camera in their daughter's room. The footage was recorded around 11 p.m.
Do you want to play with me? Hey, do you want to play with me? Sure, I'll play with you. Go on, jump play. Yeah. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, yum, doing, doing. What's going on? Let's go. Let's go.
The mother has good reason to keep her daughter out of this room. The family saw a toy light up by itself and play the same song the child was humming, and then they saw the girl being pulled under the bed smoothly. They're really worried about their kid's safety and think something used the toy to lure her. It's not clear if the mother ever asked her daughter what she saw, but she locked the room right after watching the footage. But only a few days later, she does this.
So I've been getting a lot of questions. People have been asking me, have you been in the room? Have you guys looked under the bed? No, we haven't. We haven't been in the room in the last 2 days. We've been a little scared. This scared right now. Oh my god.
As if checking under the bed wasn't scary enough, she finds a creepy-looking doll hidden under the mattress. She keeps filming, and although it's hard to spot at first, the doll's head starts to move slightly. It seems to react to being watched. Terrified, The mother runs out of the room and has kept it locked since then. She's been posting updates about the situation, but it's still a mystery what dragged her child under the bed. Paranormal investigators Steve, Erica, Lara, Chelsea, Brett, and EMF specialist Susie from the Broken Wings Paranormal Channel, along with psychic medium Laura, visited the old Ritz Theater in Toole, Utah, to try to communicate with any spirits present. Originally built in 1899, the theater first served as a dry goods store, and later as a boarding house before closing in 1988. It is rumored to be haunted by several ghosts, including the spirit of a projectionist named Joe Montgomery, who died naturally in the projection room. During their last visit about a year and a half ago, some team members saw shadow figures and experienced other paranormal activity. In the video, the Broken Wings team first explores Theater 1 to try to make contact with any spirits. Then, Laura, Chelsea, and Susie head to the projection room, where the atmosphere feels particularly eerie, and Laura senses the tragedy associated with Joe Montgomery. After regrouping, the team sets up a spirit box on the main stage. Steve, Brett, Erica, and Chelsea sit in the front row, while Susie and Laura stay further back. It doesn't take long before they begin to receive communications from the supernatural entities there.
Blow me. It said blow me. That's a first. We've never had blow me before.
Do you not like
Blow me. It said blow me. That's a first. We've never had blow me before.
Putting all jokes aside, if you focus on the back of the theater, you can spot a glowing white orb floating above the investigators, who don't notice it. The Broken Wings paranormal team then decides to shift their investigation to Theater 2, where Steve and medium Laura feel the presence of a hostile spirit. Later on, EMF specialist Susie chooses to remain alone in a back room with her EMF gear activated, trying to facilitate contact between Steve and the spirit.
You need to answer us.
I've told the best boy.
Who is the best boy?
Oh my God, something just stroked my god hair.
Are you sure you didn't hit that extension cord?
No.
I've told the best boy.
Who's the best boy?
Erica was spooked after feeling something touch her hair. A few months later, the Broken Wings paranormal team returned to the Ritz Theater. This time, regular members Steve, Brett, and Lara were joined by paranormal investigators Andrea Bell and special guest Tim. Just before the crew started their official recording, a static camera placed in Theater 1 captured something intriguing. According to Steve, a blurry, misty figure is visible walking up one of the aisles. Although it's difficult to see, enhancing the footage reveals that something indeed moves toward the exit. The group then assembles at the front of the main stage, where their static cameras record another mysterious phenomenon.
What the hell is that?
Is that your phone?
Another faint object is seen floating above the group, leaving everyone puzzled, with a team member even asking aloud, "What was that?" as the thing floats overhead. A bit later, Brett decides to sit on the stage surrounded by lights, candles, and various ghost hunting devices, attempting to make contact while blindfolded. Brett mentions feeling something approaching. The group continues their efforts to communicate in Theater 1 for a while, and after 17 minutes, their static camera records something that astonishes both the Broken Wings paranormal team and their viewers.
As we begin our portal session, you can clearly see we are all in the room. LaDawn is sitting in the back of the theater. Watch the doorway on the right side in the back of the theater. You will see an apparition walk towards the bathrooms, and then just a few seconds later you see the same apparition walk back. This cannot be a person, because as you can see in this still, a person has full features even in the back of the theater. Amazingly enough, this was captured on both of the DVR cameras.
Oh, may I?
Just a couple minutes later, watch the same doorway. You can clearly see shadows moving in and out of the theater. Right after, the portal says, "I'm coming up."
Coming up something.
I heard a slight yes. I never really told you. How about Suzanne?
And then just a few seconds later, the music box is triggered in the projector room.
While the paranormal investigators are at the front of the theater, several apparitions are observed moving back and forth in one of the doorways. As Steve points out, these can't be people. If they were, they would appear clear as shown in a still image he presents. Adding credibility to this sighting, the phenomena were recorded by 2 different cameras. A few minutes later, these same cameras captured several shadows moving in the same doorway where the apparitions were spotted. Almost immediately afterward, a music box in the projector room is triggered by an unseen presence moving in front of it. Later in the footage, a static camera set up in Theater 2 also captures something intriguing.
At this moment in Theater 2, you hear a snapping sound followed by a series of beeps on the REM pod. You then see something move away from the trash can up the aisle, setting off the music box.
Before the music box is activated, an unexplained sound is heard, followed by a blurry orb, believed by viewers to be a spirit, captured on camera floating away from the box and up the aisle. The Broken Wings paranormal team and their viewers think they have genuine evidence of paranormal activity at the old Ritz Theater. This is particularly supported by the numerous orbs and the mysterious blurry figures and shadows seen at the door. What do you think? Did the Broken Wings paranormal team capture real evidence of ghosts during their investigation? Share your thoughts in the comments below. A Reddit user, who is a father worried about his family's safety, shared a video documenting unusual occurrences at their home. He reported multiple unexplained sights and sounds. In the video, his daughter is suddenly awakened while everyone is asleep. She claims to have seen a shadowy figure in her room, and her audible reaction is captured in the footage. The daughter explained that she saw the silhouette of a figure in her room, which startled her into reacting. She also mentioned that her clock radio mysteriously turned on by itself around the same time. Understandably, these events left her extremely frightened. The family was equally disturbed by the incident. This wasn't the first unsettling event, as something equally strange had happened a few weeks earlier. At 3 a.m., the following eerie occurrence was captured on camera. The father mentioned that they were unable to determine the source of the disturbing sound, which greatly unsettled them. The family is at a loss about how to interpret these occurrences. As of now, no additional videos have been uploaded by the father, leaving the situation surrounding these mysterious events unresolved. This next video was posted by Lou Layer in 2009 and has been creeping out viewers ever since. At the beginning of the video, Lou Layer explains, "Every night I would close a door, and every morning I'd find it open. One day, as I was heading to the kitchen, I saw what looked like a face staring at me through the glass. I quickly grabbed my camera and recorded what you're about to see. This video hasn't been altered in any way. Here's what was captured." In the video, we see what appears to be a face pressed against the glass of a door. When Lulaire opens the door, the face vanishes, but as soon as he closes it, the face reappears. When Lulaire reaches out to touch the glass, a giggling sound is heard, and the figure disappears again. Uploaded over 13 years ago on YouTube, this video has left viewers unsettled, with many speculating that Lulaire encountered a ghost. What adds to the spookiness is that this video is the last one on Lulaire's account, and nobody knows what happened to him. Some think the mysterious figure might be connected to his disappearance. What's your take on this eerie footage? Let me know your thoughts. Jen Barari, a mother who recently purchased a house, believes it's haunted. Since moving in, her family has been struggling to sleep through the night due to bizarre happenings. These incidents often occur at night, such as Jen's daughter waking up suddenly and staring at nothing, and one swing in a swing set moving by itself while the others remain still. Many viewers think Jen is truly experiencing paranormal events. Recently, Jen posted another eerie video. In it, she's watching TV in bed while her family is out for the night when something else grabs her attention. Here's what she captured on video.
Time to construct something new, something durable, with fortifications of iron, stone, and steel. I will not be ruled. I will
There
not
it goes.
be
You
managed.
see it?
Remove all of this. I'm popping a dance floor over there. I'll play house music.
Let's not have some big vulgar display. I'd rather we just do something simple and intimate. All I need is you, a justice of the peace, local tambourines, and sprays of lilies of the valley.
Are you kidding? Will Drake is getting married. This wedding needs to be the event of the season. Trust me, I'm a showman. This is what I do.
Well, I'm no show.
My camera is trying to focus on something.
I love you. Well, you need me. I restored it, but you let the world weary of the world young me.
I think I found your boy.
Weary
Holy shit.
of disappointment. I won't be disappointed again.
Alright, I'm getting up. Thanks.
Despite being deeply disturbed by the events, Jen remains determined not to let any supposed ghosts force her out of her home. Adding to the creepiness, just a few days before the latest incident, something even more terrifying happened. While Jen was home alone, she heard an odd noise coming from upstairs, specifically from inside her bedroom closet, which is directly above where she was. Courageously, she decided to investigate the noise and recorded what she found. Here's the footage she captured.
Oh my god, if you guys could feel like my heart pounding through my chest. Hello? I feel like an animal. Yo.
After Jen stomped her foot, the sound of someone or something running towards her can be heard, which left her completely shocked. Many viewers, including Jen herself, suspect that someone might be secretly living in her house, as there seems to be enough hiding space. However, considering the other strange events that have occurred, it's possible that something else was captured on camera. As always with such videos, it's up to you to decide. Could Jen really be experiencing paranormal activity, or might there be a more earthly explanation? In this video, two friends who work at a hotel are engaging in a playful race against an elevator. They run to the second floor, trying to beat the elevator down. However, as they are racing, something unexplainable happens inside the elevator. The footage captures this mysterious event.
Okay, go.
In the video, the sudden appearance of a girl in the elevator is startling, but what happens before that is even more puzzling. Right after the elevator reaches the second floor, its door inexplicably starts to open and close repeatedly without leaving the floor. Additionally, a faint voice can be heard inside the elevator, sounding like it murmurs, or something similar. Neither of the friends can explain this phenomenon. However, this incident isn't isolated. Another strange event had previously occurred at the same hotel where the two friends work. Here's the footage of that peculiar incident.
We're getting crazy calls from this room that is unoccupied in the second floor. And this is like the third time it's happened. And I'm bringing y'all along with me, so... Okay. There's the phone. No one's calling, no one's here. Everything's chilling. Yeah, okay. I mean, no one here, no phone calls. I'm out. This is weird.
The room itself gives off a creepy vibe, but the fact that someone has been making phone calls from it adds an extra layer of unease. The employee doesn't mention seeing anyone or anything unusual in the room, but he reveals that a strange occurrence was recorded there just a few days earlier. This incident was captured by his coworker, who was arranging new furniture in the room at the time. Importantly, the second floor was unoccupied during this period, with no guests in any of the rooms. It was just the two employees in the room when this eerie event was caught on camera.
How do you up the stairs?
I don't know, but I mean, I felt bad, but also
no, don't feel bad. It's just terrible.
Can you hold it? I'm gonna clean it real quick.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah. Anyways. So, my sister, she graduates in 2 days, and I asked for the whole weekend off because like we're
Here
In this corner?
the right corner.
Okay. Or in that corner. I don't know. I mean, like, I know it's super dark right now, but I feel like personally it would look better in this area. There's just too much backlight. There's like not enough good, I don't know.
That's true, but I mean, you can see if someone's trying to like break into your room. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Weirdo.
A chilling outline of a pitch-black silhouette is visible in the mirror, situated in the corner of the room. It seems to stand there, quietly watching the girls as they work. The figure is visible only briefly in the mirror. However, when the camera pans to the actual corner where it was spotted, there's nothing there. Understandably, the girls were extremely scared by the experience. They are clueless about who or what was in the room with them, and have no desire to return, as the whole encounter has left them deeply shaken. Whether it's the elevator acting strangely or the mysterious phone calls from this room, something unusual is definitely happening on the second floor of the hotel. There haven't been any further updates, but feel free to share your thoughts on this eerie situation. This video is from the channel Pure Paranormal. It shows two paranormal investigators entering a dark house to check out reported ghostly activity. They chat casually for a bit as they walk around, but when the person recording goes into the basement, they are startled by the spooky voice of a child.
We got chairs in here.
Yeah, we can get comfy and do a K2 or whatever, do a EVP session.
So, is this footage genuine or just another trick to fool people? You are the judges. You decide. This video, titled Ghost Face in Window of Jail, was uploaded to YouTube in 2008, and many viewers still believe it captures a genuine ghost sighting. In the description, the uploader explains that he, along with a few friends, spent around 6 hours at the Old County Jail, which is no longer active. His father's connection to the building's manager allowed them access. The group spent most of their time there filming a parody of the TV show Ghost Hunters without any real intent to find ghosts. However, during the editing process, they noticed what appears to be a face in one of the windows, suggesting that they might have unintentionally captured something supernatural. After reviewing the footage, it seems plausible that this could be the case.
All right, so we're in the phase of the investigation now where everybody breaks off in their own little areas with, a handy cam, and we're just sort of checking around to see if we can find anything on our own. And hopefully, each one of us finds our own evidence, our own.
Did you catch it? When we slow down the video, what looks like the face of what some viewers believe to be a ghost of a former prisoner appears pressed up against one of the cell door windows. However, there's skepticism, with some suggesting that the uploader staged the entire scene to attract views. What's your take on it? Do you think this could be the face of a ghost of a former inmate, or is it all just a setup for views? On a Wednesday night, a family was filming a video to capture a special occasion, a birthday surprise. The birthday person, named Danny, anticipated a surprise party from his wife and child, but he wasn't prepared for what actually happened. During the filming, an unexpected incident occurred that left the family profoundly terrified. Take a look.
And my wife surprised me with some sorbet, and my son blows out my candles. After relighting the candles, I looked at the footage and saw something.
What happens in the video is quick, so you might miss it at first glance. If you slow down the footage and pay close attention, you'll see what appears to be a figure standing behind the family. It only shows up on camera for a split second, which initially left Danny unsure about what he had captured. Thinking it might have been a trick of the eye or just his shadow, he revisited the video. However, after watching it several times and sharing the clip with others, Danny has come to believe that there was indeed something or someone behind him at the party. So, the question remains, who or what was at his birthday celebration? The Foreman brothers, known for their paranormal investigations, were approached by a family in Bloomington, Indiana, who claimed to be experiencing a particularly terrifying and violent haunting in their home. The family reached out to the brothers hoping to get some answers or solutions to the disturbing phenomena they've been facing. The family has reported seeing the ghostly figures of a hooded man in their bedroom and a little girl's spirit. During the night, when everyone is trying to sleep, the family experiences loud bangs and strange voices. On one occasion, the gas stove in the kitchen mysteriously turned itself on, though fortunately, no one was injured. Interestingly, Ron, who owns the house, thinks these occurrences might be linked to the spirit of his deceased brother, who he believes could still be roaming the house. He keeps his brother's ashes on top of a dresser. However, Ron's wife and daughter suspect that the disturbances might be caused by something far more sinister than just the spirit of Ron's brother.
And I'll show you, that's what they found, which looks just like my grandpa that I never met. But let me show you these other ones that they have. I have all kinds of, but anyways, that was him in 3 different time frames.
How long was he passed before this picture was taken?
This was about 3 years ago, so several.
The following evening, the Foreman brothers arranged their gear and started their investigation.
Can you talk? We can see you. We want you to talk to us.
That one looks bigger.
After getting a few EVP replies and seeing the stick figure in other rooms, the team thinks it's time to clear the house of bad spirits and help any remaining ones move on. The most interesting part, though, is something creepy they caught in the background while talking to the mother, Virginia.
We moved out here when I was in the 5th grade, and I heard my mom holler for me. So we went back to my house to see what Mom wanted, and she said she didn't holler for me.
We
It
hear,
looked like a shadow went straight through that room over there.
we see the dark outline figure of a man around here, mostly in Mom's room, but we've seen him walking around that room. But I know that it wouldn't be a child's spirit, that it was probably a doppelganger.
Could this be a look at the spirit causing trouble in this house? It definitely wasn't any living person at the time, that's for sure. Reddit user Momenta Mori uploaded a video taken outside his house, recorded by his front security camera. The footage left him unnerved due to something strange captured in it. He didn't post the video on Reddit until the next day, hoping someone could shed light on what was seen. However, the video was later removed for unknown reasons. Some think he deleted it because no explanations were forthcoming, while others suggest the video might be cursed and was removed for safety. Although it's unclear if that's true, the video is definitely eerie. Watch this clip and see what you make of it. In the middle of the street, a faint image that looks like a woman seems to appear out of nowhere and moves toward the house. Some viewers think a ghost was captured on camera, while others believe it was just a person, suggesting that the poor quality of the camera made them look ghostly. Even if that's true, it still doesn't fully explain the strange way this figure appears. The figure, appearing to wear an old-fashioned dress and seen late at night when no one else is around, adds to the video's eerie context. What do you think? Was a ghost caught on tape? At around 3 a.m., a truck driver named Ken McGill was driving north on I-57 when he suddenly started to panic. Something appeared in front of him that was deeply unsettling. Throughout all his years of driving and delivering goods, Ken had never experienced anything like this. Unsure of what he had seen, he pulled over to the side of the road and checked the footage from his dash cam. After reviewing the video, he was relieved he had moved away from whatever it was. Here's what he captured.
Meet up with him and see if she can get him to confess. And it's a tough decision, I'm sure, but Amy ultimately agrees. She wears the wire of Chuck and she...
Suddenly, a person dressed in white appears nearby, almost materializing out of thin air before vanishing just as quickly. The incident is swift, yet unmistakable. Ken is both relieved he captured it on camera and utterly terrified, and understandably so. Just a day after he posted the video, an accident occurred at the same spot. According to reports, the individuals involved in the accident claimed they saw a woman dressed in white in the middle of the road, which caused them to swerve to avoid hitting her. However, when interstate police reviewed the security footage of the accident, they saw only the car swerving and crashing, with no sign of the woman the drivers claimed to have seen. It seemed as though they had swerved for no visible reason. Though the accident victims were adamant about what they saw, Ken suspects that what he and others witnessed might be something supernatural, ghost, or otherwise. This mystery continues to puzzle him. In the revered corridors of educational institutions, school caretakers frequently encounter stories from creative students, tales that verge on the unbelievable. Yet, when a group of school children urgently brought to the attention of one such caretaker some strange, possibly supernatural happenings in a classroom, what he found chilled him to the bone.
En los segundos, vamos a ir al segundo L. Creo que son como las 2:17 de la mañana. Vamos a ver qué pedo. Se metió un ratero. Según se mueven las bancas. Pero vamos a ver. Son las 2:10. Oh, la chingada. No mames. Qué verga.
One desk and its accompanying chair glide across the floor. The man either jumps or pauses momentarily. Seconds later, another desk is abruptly shifted. The caretaker then chooses to leave the area, So, what could have caused such disturbances? Was it a true paranormal event or simply a clever prank? In the following video, a child is preparing for school early in the morning when something bizarre occurs. It was a Monday around 7 a.m. He was alone in the kitchen, packing his lunch while the rest of the house was still asleep. At this point, his mother claims she heard him scream in a deeply distressing way. The video not only captures his scream, but also records something unexplainable that baffled the entire family. Here is their footage. The mother's son insists that the noise came from the kitchen, although no one else was downstairs at the time. The area was vacant except for him, yet it appears he wasn't alone. The incident becomes even more unsettling when you hear the mother's account of what happened next. She explains what occurred after her son rushed into her bedroom upstairs.
He said that he heard a voice coming from the cabinets that said to him, "How did you find me?" When he dropped his noodles, he ran upstairs, came busting in my room, jumping all over my bed, hiding in the corner, screaming and hollering, saying he didn't want to die. Somebody was in the house, telling me to get mine because somebody was in the house. And I'm like, and he finally did get a little bit quiet. We started hearing footsteps. I mean, big, heavy feet coming up the steps. So like now at this point, I'm terrified. I throw my robe on. I push him into the room with his brother.
According to the mother, just moments after her son ran into the room, the sound of footsteps ascending the staircase was heard. Since everyone else was already in the room, she was baffled about who could be on the stairs. However, after reviewing the video, she's now convinced that either someone was actually there or, as many suspect, something inexplicable had visited them. Regardless of what it was, the mother says her son's deep, gut-wrenching scream remains the most terrifying aspect of the entire incident. In this video, Steve Ballard is navigating an underground tunnel, capturing something deeply unsettling on camera without realizing it at the time. Neither Steve nor his friend noticed anything unusual during the recording. It was only upon reviewing the footage later that Steve spotted the mysterious appearance. Interestingly, he didn't remember seeing anything out of the ordinary during the exploration, although there were a few odd occurrences. For instance, his fully charged flashlight abruptly lost all power as they entered a specific section of the tunnel. Even creepier, Steve felt as though someone was breathing down his neck, despite his friend being several steps behind him. This next part of the footage is particularly eerie and happens very quickly. As Steve and his friend move through a hidden passage, watch carefully. Here's what they captured.
Tunnel is
it's amazing, isn't it?
Really smart, really clean.
Yeah. And it's dry, look. The best part.
Yeah.
I'll go down there. God, it just felt cold walking down there, Stu.
Show itself just there.
Yeah.
Now watch. Now. See it?
It appears that someone or something swiftly moved in front of Steven's friend in the tunnel. After reviewing this clip, Steve is more convinced than ever that the tunnel is haunted. The big question remains, what exactly is haunting it? Assuming it's something paranormal. While it's not definitive whether a ghost was caught on camera, the footage is undeniably creepy. In this video, a father is seen playing with his child when a disturbing sight appears in the background. There isn't much detailed information available about the video, but the footage is quite self-explanatory. Here's what was captured. Towards the end of the video, if you pay close attention, you can spot what seems to be a face suddenly appearing in one of the windows. Almost immediately after, another face becomes visible in a different window. It appears the father didn't notice these two faces until he reviewed the footage later. Like all videos with limited information, it's uncertain whether the footage is authentic or fabricated. As always, I'll leave it up to you to decide. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. In this video, a family gathers to celebrate a birthday, complete with a cake adorned with candles for the guest of honor. However, this isn't just any typical birthday scene captured on camera. As friends and family joyfully sing, "Happy Birthday," something unexpected occurs that distinguishes this moment from other celebratory recordings. Watch closely to see what happens next.
Hey to you, cha cha cha. Happy birthday, dear Ben. Happy birthday.
Just like the viewers, Ben, the birthday boy, is surprised when he sees smoke rising from his cake. He looks down to find that his candles have been blown out, but he didn't do it, and according to everyone at the party, neither did anyone else. This begs the question, if no one blew out the candles, then what did? The video becomes even more puzzling when viewed from a different angle. This perspective offers a closer look at the candles, and the way they go out is perplexing. They extinguish as if someone or something were right in front of the cake, yet Ben, the nearest person, clearly hasn't touched them. What exactly happened remains unclear, but if viewers were to speculate, they might conclude that something inexplicable occurred. Now, we turn to the home of user WinMcPigs, who is grappling with a malevolent stick figure and has shared some updates.
Home alone, I'm hearing my own voice upstairs. The door won't stop knocking, and there's nobody there. This door keeps banging. I thought I was hearing my voice. Nobody's there. Go away! Open the door. Ooh, that was right over my shoulder. Who's I'm giving you one chance to leave. I know what you're doing. Stop. It's not scaring me. It's not scaring anybody else. You need to leave now. Yeah, I got a feeling you're in this room, aren't you? Are you in here? This again. Okay. All right, if you're gonna play these games all night, I'm not gonna play. I'm not doing this. And now I hear the bathroom water on. Good grief. Get out.
So, what do you think is going on here? This next video was posted online by a user named Vivi Hurtado72 with a title that translates from Spanish to Ghost at the IMS Hospital in Manzanillo, Colima, November 2020. Filmed during a quiet night at this Mexican hospital, known for its spooky ambience, the videographer needed to urgently make their way to the far end of the hospital to the reputedly haunted Clinic 10. As they moved alone through deserted hallways toward the darkened ward, what they recorded next was truly terrifying. Did you catch that? If we enhance the video and zoom in closely, what appears to be the face of someone or something can be seen peeking from behind a wall. The face is pale and noticeably blurry, which has led viewers to speculate that it might be the ghost of a former patient at the hospital. There have long been whispers and rumors about a spectral presence haunting Clinic 10, but no concrete evidence had been captured until this video. Despite this, there's skepticism about the authenticity of the footage, with some suggesting that the video might have been staged for views. But what's your take? Is it really the face of a ghost? Or could it be a well-executed prank or illusion? Share your thoughts. An old family video turned out to be quite unsettling. A mother was filming her 2 young children playing when unexpectedly, something else appeared in the footage. It seems that the ghost of a woman can be seen in the children's bedroom, and the mother believes the spirit closely resembles her mother-in-law, who had recently passed away. She is convinced that this was her mother-in-law's spirit coming to visit. A video shared by a user named Matt Cunningham has generated a lot of interest, and understandably so. Filmed by a CCTV camera on March 6, 2024, the footage shows a quiet street late at night, but as always, pay close attention to what happens next. A black mass appears seemingly out of nowhere, moving fluidly across the road and over the grass. While one might initially write it off as just a classic case of a bug on the lens, a separate security camera captures the event from a different angle, suggesting there's more to the story. What exactly the 2 cameras have recorded remains a mystery, as no one has been able to definitively explain this eerie sighting yet. Hopefully, answers will surface soon, helping to resolve this perplexing mystery. Spirits are often said to be attracted to children and animals, especially very young children who are more open to the spirit world. That's why baby monitors sometimes pick up weird stuff like this. A new mom, Joanna Pasco, also known as Brasco526 on TikTok, shared a video from her baby monitor app that notified her of movement.
Okay. That's not possible. Is that the light? What the is that? What is that? What is it? Look at the way, look. It's lingering. Is it the light outside? Like, what is happening right now? There's no other light. How is this possible? Like, there's no pinhole empty. Like, the curtains, I pulled the curtains closed. You guys, what the is this? And it's not leaving. It's getting near her. Oh my god. Did she just touch it? Where did it go?
In the dimly lit baby's room, a bright white orb can be seen floating near the baby. Instead of sleeping, the baby seems awake and lively, moving around the crib while the orb hovers close. Suddenly, it looks like the baby notices the orb and reaches out to touch it. As soon as the baby touches it, the orb disappears, and the baby appears to chase after it, trying to find it again. What could this mysterious bright white orb be? Drop a comment below with your thoughts. We're now examining a chilling piece of footage originally captured by a company's CCTV system. The young woman in the video tells us about the particularly eerie experiences in the parking garage, where she and a colleague have encountered terrifying sightings and sounds at night after finishing their shifts. They've reported seeing mysterious shadowy figures roaming the empty garage and have even heard their names being whispered among other unexplainable noises. Adding to the alarm, one of the security guards may have captured one of these entities on the security system one night, leaving the entire staff thoroughly spooked.
Súper extraño aquí en el trabajo. Imagínense que hay un estacionamiento. Déjenlo voltear. Es este. Chequen esto, porfa. Y ahorita les anexo la evidencia.
It's challenging to describe precisely what we're observing in this footage, but some viewers believe it resembles a floating torso, slightly hunched forward and moving past the elevator doors. The security team dismisses the possibility of this being a reflection of light or mere cobwebs, And they also note that the figure appears to have very small legs or thighs, or whatever they might be. Most of the staff are convinced it's a paranormal entity, which adds an intriguing layer to this sighting. Given the other strange occurrences in the parking garage, this incident raises questions about whether they've actually captured real ghostly activity. A woman named Kimberly went to her kitchen around 1:30 a.m. to grab some snacks and enjoy some late-night cereal. While she was there, she heard a chilling sound that was captured on her home security camera. Watch closely to see what happens.
Oh, Jesus! Jackie? Hi. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the
Kimberly hears a voice that sounds like it's saying "hi," startling her so much that she quickly stands and turns around, only to find that nobody is there. She calls out to her roommate and realizes she's not the source of the voice. Terrified, Kimberly begins to pray on the spot for a few seconds before hastily leaving the room. She also notes that usually, her dogs would join her during late-night snacks, expecting her to share some food. However, on this particular night, they decided to steer clear, leading Kimberly to believe that the unexplained voice was the reason for their unusual behavior. Here's the latest update from a user named Kent, who has posted a new episode of his Ghost Chronicles on his channel, Ghost of Carmel, Maine. In tonight's release, he documents the ongoing eerie encounters occurring in his home. Despite this, Kent is currently trying to halt further investigations at his residence due to a series of disturbing events that have recently unfolded.
You know, something's going on in the house, and I walk up the steps. You can hear my work boots on, bam, 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 up the steps, and I got the recorder going. I open the door, and all of a sudden, the door just slams on me. My first thought was, you know, I'm recording and my wife's in the bedroom changing. You know, I thought she was changing her clothes, and here I got a camera on her, and that really ticked her off, so she went over there and slammed the door. Holler up the steps of the witch's window room, and sure enough, my wife's up there with our daughter. No, I thought that was you up in the bedroom, sorry. So I go back up to the bedroom, and there's nobody up there, but there's something strange that was captured that I didn't see in real time.
After capturing a creepy shadow figure in the bedroom and following distressing news about his daughter, who was injured earlier today by an unseen force that pulled her hand into a pizza machine, Kent confronted the spirits in anger. It was then that this alarming incident was recorded. This entity appeared to be standing right in front of the door, possibly watching Kent at the time. It seems like Kent has been experiencing some serious haunting incidents. Reddit user abject_pickle_364 shared an eerie experience that occurred on a regular workday at an old farm. While fixing electrical problems in a chicken shed, the user came across a car oddly parked right in the center of the shed. Curious and somewhat amused by the situation, the user decided to take a video of the misplaced vehicle. However, as the video approaches its end, something even more unsettling appears. A figure is seen peeking through a doorway, an area that was supposed to be inaccessible. The main entrance and exit of the shed were behind the user at the time, and all other doors were securely locked. The user quickly went over to their colleagues, who were deep in conversation, and asked if any of them had been near the shed or were playing a prank. They all confirmed they hadn't been near the shed for at least 10 to 20 minutes. So, who or what was the mysterious figure peeking through the doorway? It could be a hidden resident of the farm, a trespasser, or perhaps something more ghostly. This incident definitely added a layer of mystery to an otherwise ordinary workday on the farm. This video was recorded by a worried father who came to realize that something otherworldly was happening in his home, often occurring when he was the only one there.
There's this noise coming from the bedroom. But my wife and my baby, they're not here. They're not in the bedroom. And this noise happens every day at this exact time. Man. Yeah, there's no one in there. No one.
Some people think that there appears to be something standing in the doorway in this video. Is it possible that it could be a ghost dressed in a white gown, or are people just seeing things? Could there be a more plausible explanation for these strange occurrences? This next video was posted on Reddit by the user Tukintukina. Check it out. Most people think the bike's sudden movement was probably caused by a mechanical issue. However, just before this happened, the cashier was seen making odd hand gestures, almost like she was casting a spell. What do you think about this weird clip? Is it just a series of unlucky events, or might there be something paranormal involved? The video in question was uploaded by Imelda and shared by Paseo Infinito. In it, a young man recounts that he and his friend were traveling home on the night the footage was taken, along a seemingly deserted road. After a while, they noticed an unusual and ghostly bicycle rider on the right side of the road. Struck by the strange sight, they quickly grabbed their phone and began recording this eerie incident. As the figure appears completely blurry and gray and not at all human, it raises the question, could it be that they encountered something paranormal? To be honest, I can't provide a better explanation for this mysterious sighting. Now, let's examine the situation of someone known as Joker, who apparently lives in a very haunted house and experiences ghostly activity almost daily. Here are some video updates that he has shared.
No creía mucho en estas cosas. Yo vivo totalmente solo. ¿Escucharon? Yo vivo solo, aquí no hay nadie. Se los juro, yo vivo totalmente solo. No puede ser, o sea, no puede ser. Estoy cagado. No puede ser. Estoy cagado. Estoy cagado. No puede ser, no puede ser. Dios. ¿Qué mierdas? No seas tan mamón. No. No puede ser. 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 Dios. No. Vean, les juro que acabo de escuchar no sé si vieron la maldita silla moviéndose. No puede, maldita ser posible. Vean, yo estoy solo, yo vivo con nadie, no hay hilos. No puede ser. Ay, Dios. No hay nadie, no hay ni mierda, no hay nadie. No hay ni una mierda, no hay nadie. Ay, mierda, ¿qué hago? Mierda. No puede ser. ¡Ay, puta! ¡Mierda! No. Dios. Mierdas. No seas tan mamón. Muy serias porque ayer hice una grabación, son las 3:21 de la mañana. Ayer hice una grabación en la noche y sobre un bombillo. Quiero que ustedes chequen. Ahora que lo voy a meter con el video, yo le puse play y escuché algo que me tiene muy atemorizado. A mi gente, les quiero enseñar algo. Son como las 3:30 de la mañana. Ese bombillo es algo muy extraño. Por dicha ya la actividad como que se ha parado, no han sucedido cosas extrañas. A veces llego del trabajo y encuentro cosas en la cocina o en mi cuarto en otro lugar. Y no sé cómo. Quiero enseñarles algo. Vean que no es mi flash. Es el bombillo, lo tengo apagado. Está apagado y sigue brillando. No entiendo qué mierda. No entiendo. ¿Qué fue eso? Escuché algo. Parece escuchar algo. A ver. Es muy extraño. No sé si es que se mantiene mucha recarga de energía o qué mierda. No entiendo. Está muy raro.
Do you think there's something sinister happening here, or is it just for views? A recent TikTok video from the real estate account AMC Propadods has left viewers confused and uneasy. The video starts off normally with an agent showing different parts of a house. But as the tour moves into the kitchen, something strange occurs. Watch. A quick glimpse of what looks like a young girl flashes past the kitchen chairs in the video. It's eerie because the house was supposed to be empty while the agent was filming. The appearance of this unknown child has sparked many theories in the comments. Some people think it might be a ghost haunting the house, while others suggest a more realistic explanation, like a lost child who accidentally walked in. The agent insists they saw no one during the recording and would have noticed a child if there was one. No matter how you interpret it, the video is definitely unsettling. What do you think was captured on camera? While on a nighttime hiking adventure, TikTok user Isaiah Harris, 333, and his cousin came across something very unsettling in the woods. they decided to film the moment, drawn by a strange noise coming from under a bridge. They cautiously moved toward the source of the sound.
Dude, did you hear that? You didn't hear that? There's something under there. Bro. Dude, please don't go down there. Oh my gosh. Dude, hold on. Let me go first. Let me go first.
While hiking, the pair heard a disturbing noise coming from under the bridge and decided to investigate. Chillingly, as they approached, they caught sight of a horrifying pale figure, which then emitted a terrifying scream. The video abruptly ends there, leaving viewers in a state of anxious suspense. What on earth did they encounter under that bridge? Let me know your thoughts on this eerie event. Braden, a man who lives alone, had been encountering some paranormal activity in his house, though he's unsure of the cause. He enjoys traveling to various places, so it's possible that he might have unknowingly brought something back with him. The disturbances began with strange and unexplainable sounds around the house. One night, while in his room, Braden heard noises coming from upstairs and decided to record what was happening. Here's what he captured.
Wow, it's really bad right now. Okay, hold on. Jesus. Okay, hold up. Why is the tree on that? Whatever that is coming from up here. Should I attempt to go in there? Because that was coming, all that thumping, it was coming from like right in there, in that room.
Come up here for a sec, man.
What the? What the was that? You guys, did I just hear that right?
Get up here now.
Okay. That I'm not with. That I'm not with. That I'm not with, bro. That I'm not with, bro. That I don't play around with. That I don't play around with. I don't know. Oh no. Whatever that was just came down the stairs. Yo, I don't like this, bro. This door's just about to open. Guys, am I like crazy? Or was there not a voice upstairs?
While in his room, Braden hears some aggressive banging coming from upstairs. When he goes to investigate, he hears his own voice calling out to him, attempting to lure him upstairs. Alarmed, he quickly retreats back to his room and spends the rest of the night locked inside. It's important to note that the rest of Braden's channel primarily focuses on his traveling and adventuring experiences, and this is the only video related to the paranormal. Therefore, it's unlikely that he's seeking attention with this content. Many viewers believe he's being haunted by a mimic, an entity known for its ability to imitate voices to lure people. But as always, I'm interested to hear what you think. A notable video has reportedly been shared by MUFON, the Mutual UFO Network, showcasing something quite mysterious. The footage, taken on January 8th, 2024 in Florida, records a severe storm hitting the region. Pay attention to what happens next. The footage shows something that's hard to explain. It has sparked a variety of wild theories, but no one is certain about what's on the video. A post on the subreddit Damn That's Interesting by user Shendex could provide some clues. It features a photo of a similar green light seen descending from the sky after a meteor hit Mount Merapi's crater in Indonesia. Comparing these two instances, there are noticeable similarities in the mysterious green lights. It's possible that the video from Florida might show a meteor entering the Earth's atmosphere. But as always, I'm eager to hear what you think. Share your ideas in the comments. This video was posted by a contractor named Irish Blood 11 who explains that he was working at a care center that had just closed down. His job was to locate a leak in the building, but he ended up having a really scary experience instead.
I'm working in an old urgent care that just got shut down. It got shut down before the freeze here in Texas. I'm not sure why it closed down, but it's pretty spooky. I'm supposed to be looking for a leak in here. This bathroom, creepy hallway. Real spooky place. Another bathroom. This is a second two-story building. This used to be the elevator shaft right here. I guess we're taking the stairs. I guess meditation class used to be upstairs. Had to put your shoes in this little cubby. After some further investigation, there's no one else in this building. I've heard someone go down those stairs, though. So, I guess this was the meditation room. There's a lot of natural lighting in here. Probably don't need the flashlight right now. Here's the top of the elevator shaft. You can't see anything down there. So, here's the meditation room. Kind of looks like the back rooms. It looks very culty. There's a stage up here. It looks like a couple of altars next to them. Creepy. Okay, now I'm getting the here. That was it.
He captured a disembodied voice without realizing it, and also recorded some unexplained noises that really scared him at the time. He thinks it might be paranormal because he had really bad nightmares after that afternoon, and it's hard to blame him for feeling that way. This next video was recorded by a man who, while alone at home, noticed something out of the corner of his eye. He was relaxing in his living room, scrolling through his phone, but couldn't escape the unsettling feeling that someone was watching him. Though he tried to dismiss it as paranoia, just as he began to relax, he spotted a figure at his window. He quickly grabbed his phone to record, thinking no one might believe him. While the figure isn't visible on the camera, something else occurs that deeply frightens him. Here's what he captured.
Look, I'm really tripping out now. Something was looking at me through the window, and I heard I'm freaking out. Tripping. There's something in this house with me. There's something in here. I'm telling you. Fuck no.
What might initially seem like a video of someone just being paranoid turns out to be footage of something entirely different. This is made evident by the sudden movement of items in the kitchen. Even before that, the man's intense feeling of discomfort signals that something unusual is happening. Whatever it is, the man hopes to capture more of it on camera. And even if he doesn't manage to record more, he at least has the consolation that this incident was documented. This video comes from an anonymous source and features a man staying at a cabin with his fiancée in a secluded wooded location. The couple is renting the cabin from the man's uncle and have been staying there together temporarily. Over the last few weeks, they've been disturbed by unsettling noises during the late hours of the night, including banging, scratching, and growling, but they have never been able to identify the source of these sounds. That changes one night when the banging begins again, prompting the man to start recording. What follows is captured in this video.
February 9th, 2019, and I'm here with my fiance, and there's been this... Come on, baby. There's been this, like... No, stay there, don't come over here. I don't know what the f*** it is. There's been this thing... I don't know. Do you hear that? There's been this, someone or something is outside and they've been f***ing with us. They've been f***ing with us for weeks now. We're renting this cabin out from one of our family friends, my uncle. What the f*** is that? It's been making noise for weeks now. There's another house down there, but I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Do you think it has to know we're here? That's... Did it just... I'm gonna shut the lights off. I have to go out there. I have to. Baby, come hold my phone. Just hold the camera. I've got to go out there. Or, yeah, I'll take the camera with me. Does this flashlight work? It does, okay. What? I love you. Shut the door and lock it as soon as I go out here. Okay? I love you. Don't lock it, please. I'm scared. I don't know what the it is. Hello? This. It's making... Baby. It's following us. Go away! Baby. Go away! Baby, hold the camera. I'm gonna be right back, okay? Here's the rifle. I have a gun! We're calling the police! Use your phone and call the cops, please. I have a gun.
This has been happening.
What? Kim.
It's coming. It's gray. It's tall, and it's fucking skinny, and it's gray. And it has no facial features, it just has eyes. Eyes and slits for nose. It's skin. It has no hair, it's just skin. This. We're going home.
All sorts of strange sounds can be heard coming from all around the cabin, and when the man first steps outside, he doesn't see anything, but after arming himself and giving his fiancée the phone, he ventures out again. This time, he claims to see a tall, skinny gray creature without any facial features, except for eyes and slit-like nostrils, and its body is hairless. Many viewers think it's a skinwalker, but it also resembles descriptions of a gray alien. Tall, gray, skinny, with prominent eyes and barely noticeable mouth and nose. Like many such videos, what it actually shows remains unclear. Skateboarding fans often experience thrilling moments. However, for Facebook user Hayden Morrow, a normal day at the skate park became something much more unusual. Check it out.
What is that?
The board seems to be defying gravity.
What's it on there? That's retarded.
Actually cool.
What a phenomenon.
The video quickly attracted a lot of attention online, leading to a wave of speculation and amusement. As viewers wondered about the chances of such a strange event happening again, Morrow and his friends were left amazed by the ridiculousness of the situation. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.